In this video, I'm going to tell you exactly what to do to build as much muscle as possible while keeping your body fat low. I'm going to talk about carbohydrates, insulin, and the changes you need to make on your diet for you to gain muscle as you keep your body fat low. There's no way you can build muscle without giving your body the necessary calories and raw materials it needs to convert that into muscle. When you eat a lot of carbohydrates, the body actually digests those carbohydrates into sugar, that is glucose, and that makes your blood sugar levels to raise. When your blood sugar is high, a signal is sent to your pancreas, which in turn produces insulin, which goes to try and lower that blood sugar to the normal level. Your muscles are made up of cells, and those cells have got insulin receptors, and so when the blood sugar is high, your muscle cell receptors allow glucose from your blood to be drawn and stored into your muscles as glycogen. So if you're eating a lot of carbohydrates, which means that you're pumping your body with a lot of glucose, sometimes those muscle cell receptors become tired and then you develop insulin resistance. So when you develop insulin resistance, it means that your blood sugar remains high and your fat cells, which also have receptors, allow the glucose to be stored as fat in the fat cells. So during your bulking phase, as you eat carbohydrates, you tend to think that all of it is being stored as glycogen in your muscles, but some of it, and actually most of it, is being stored as fat in your fat cells. And so the more carbs you continue consuming, the more you become insulin resistant, the more insulin is produced by your pancreas, and the more fats you continue storing. Actually, your fat cells expand and sometimes they even multiply, especially if your body fat percentage goes higher and higher over time. The higher your carb intake over a prolonged period of time, the higher the risk of you developing insulin resistance. So the solution to this is to do a mini cut. What you have to do is to try to reduce your carbohydrate intake by about 40 to about 50%. Do that for about 4 to 5 weeks until you resensitize your insulin receptors, and then you can go back to bringing in the carbohydrates gradually by increasing about 200 to 300 calories, and then you can restart again the process of building muscle. So apart from reducing your carbohydrates, you can also put in some cardio, just something like 15 to 20 minutes every day, which will greatly increase your insulin sensitivity.